all you can do is prepare it as best you can. You get pretty used to it after a while and just have everything ready. We said there'll be deaths out of this one because it was like that, but thank God there was none. We had plenty of warning of what was this happening, and don't forget, with the days of the internet, right up till the night of the thing, we could track that thing on the internet. It was there for all of us to see. The forest helped us because it sort of protected the buildings. It came down onto the buildings but protected the buildings. So we had a big beech almond tree here. It was huge. It was a few days before the cyclone. It was covered in black cockatoos. The whole top of the tree was gone, and there was just one branch sort of came out of it. 2 days after the cyclone, these cockatoos came back to that same tree, sat on that branch and squawking and probably wondering what the hell happened here, you know. We've had a real kick along. It might be the management and making people feel welcome when they come here. I couldn't believe it. We were mostly full up by Europeans. You know, that's bizarre, you know. We need all these places. We need this to be a package, a total package. People come here, well, they come here, Mission Beach and Dunk Island are hand in hand. You know, that's what it's all about. And it's going to be a sad loss till it does open again. I just hope it can open up in the glory that it was.
We're in a fairly vulnerable area here as regards tidal surge, so the best thing is just to evacuate and get what goods and chattels you can out of the place. The water breached the road in front of our house and it came over right into the yard, and it came actually within about 14 inches of actually coming into our house itself. The shed up the back, unfortunately, was demolished and stuff. But other than that, yeah, that was, you know, really the only damage we had, really. We dodged a missile, not a bullet. We dodged a missile with that one. He said, Alister, you want the good news or the bad news? And I said, better give me the good news first, Chris. He said, you still have a house and it appears to be intact. And I said, oh, thank God for that. He said, the bad news is you've got every coconut from Vanuatu to Fiji in your front yard, along with the pumice from 4,000 volcanic eruptions. So yeah, we had a massive job to clean up afterwards, but we were very, very fortunate. I consider us very fortunate. And Mission Beach really has had a reasonable tourism season, not fantastic, but it had a short but fairly reasonable season. That's more the sympathy vote we got. I don't know how many people come into the tackle shop, said, oh look, we wanted to spend our money up here to help you blokes out. And I suppose that's lovely that they've thrown their dollars this way, but I hate being thought of as a poor relation that needs a handout. And it's a pretty horrible feeling, that one.
Oh, Yasi. Yeah, I lost most of my signs in Yasi. Lots of wind, and we had exhaust fans here, and they just sounded like propellers going flat out like an aeroplane. They were just screaming, they were. It was a lot scarier than Larry, hell of a lot scarier. And I actually thought the whole place was going to blow right in because there was a lot more strength in it, and particularly in the gusts, the type of gusts, they were very, very strong, and lots of them. But all we did was do what most people do, just make sure you got some supplies, secure windows, glass doors, and just batten down. And all the water was just pouring in through here and in through the bar area, and that's when most of the damage was caused, was when it turned around, and the whole area here was just soaked in water everywhere. The whole bottom section had to be redone because it had lifted up and broken trusses, and the veranda had been twisted around, so we had to get that re-engineered and rebuilt. We stayed open. We were open the next day, and same with the Yasi as well, open the next day. Okay, just run a generator with some beer. We organised to get tarpaulins dropped off here, food drop-offs. It was a point of contact for the community to find out where things were. Update on information. We had a radio here, so we listened to the radio all the time. The hotel was pretty well the community hub, and the social hub and the community hub of town here. And between us and the butcher shop, and we were the only places sort of running at the time.
I'm not going to go through that reconstruction, clean up again. 5 months, and then it's just to see all your work just destroyed. And the sad part about it is the beautiful big trees we had around here that are gone. People say they're still here, but the ones that I used to know, a lot of them are gone. Amazing it was.
I don't know whether it's me getting older and I'm a little bit more cynical than what I was, but I just see too many things against a big recovery in tourism.
By having the hotel open, that was sort of at least they can come here, have a chat, have a few beers and just sort of get the stuff off their chest.
I'm not going to do it again. That's the last time now.
Like John Wayne said, a man's got to do what a man's got to do sometimes. That's all there is to it.
But everyone pulled through. You know, that's what you got to do. Everyone's got to look after themselves.